time to bear the flag of the MPP into this election after having listened extensively to the demands of the party and the nation. Since 1947, our forebears have played the most impactful role in Ghana's history. Whenever it has mattered the most, we have been at the forefront of providing leadership and showing the character that has ignited passion and energy among the people of Ghana. From the days of Dankwa, Dombo, Buzia, Bafo Akoto, Edward Akufo-Addo, our tradition demonstrated deep intellect during the fight for independence. The traits of selflessness and humility were evident in the genes of patriots. In the days of Victor Owusu, we demonstrated respect for all persons. And in the days of Odiboahim, we showed the spirit of courage, rising up to the challenge of oppressors' rule. In the days of Kufuor, we showed emotional intelligence and the spirit of inclusion. And in the days of Akufo-Addo, we showed foresight and resilience. The MPP and Ghana are demanding for a leader who embodies the values of this tradition: deep intellect, humility, respect for all persons, unity, courage, foresight, and resilience. Dear citizens, as the MPP is looking for a leader who embodies the character of this party's tradition and the values of our forebears, I, Mahamudu Bawumia, offer myself to lead the party for the 2028 elections. Because I have the integrity, the competence, the compassion, the humility, and the values not only required to lead the party, but to lead the country.
Na wasanse nkora mu na kane mampanyi abediechi Alhaji Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ede atu edwa ese wose se wo hye NDC amanyuko ebosha wo mo ehye ye no a na kire se dodo no a no hwinim na aboshe no wo mo hye nso nyade a wo mo betimi adiso esane se eboshe bebre de wo mo hye akuafo ene 24-hour economy ni nyina no wo mo enyeye.
It is becoming evident that the NDC does not intend to fulfill the lofty promises they made to Ghanaians in their quest for power. The promise to pay cocoa farmers at least 6,000 Ghana cedis is one they don't intend to keep. The promise to institute a state of emergency and repeal LI 2462 to fight Galamsey is one they do not intend to keep. The setup of the gold board to execute the gold purchase program is already unraveling, as miners are reluctant to sell their gold due to the unattractive prices offered. Remittances have reduced by 50% as a result of the misalignment in the exchange rate across the different foreign exchange markets. The promise to allow free expression is one they do not intend to keep. They promised to triple jobs and create new ones through the 24-hour economy. But it is evident that it was just a political gimmick. What the MPP and Ghana needs is a strong party that can hold the government accountable for these promises. Bawumia has always done that and will do that as flag bearer of the MPP. For the various candidates contesting the flag bearership, ask, won't Ghana and the MPP be better off if instead of focusing your guns on Bawumia, you focus on holding the government accountable to show that you can lead the MPP in holding the NDC accountable. To win in 2028, we must not just talk unity, we must live it. The repeated attacks by our own party folks on one another is absolutely unhelpful. What we say against each other, the NDC will use against us in 2028. If you claim you are a true patriot and want this party to win in 2028, then stop it. Stop the internal attacks now. Stop the religious and tribal attacks now.
Era so awo MPP amanyuko no mu na enkrata sema yede kwa kopre na de obetu franka wo MPP amanyuko mu no enye Dr. Bawumia nko kane humasua kwankyerefo na se de osoafa na ohweso Dr. Yaw sei edutwum mo no so ede ne krata ekoese ono so amanyuko no akonwa na ato okwa kopre bi na otumidi mu nkunim aba bepre aye franka tufo ede ama MPP amanyuko no.
Na de kan say na akwanso no afiti ase akwanso a yedi fi enka ha ewe ya kwale na Ghana mantan ye mo agency ye mo na ebedi January 31st aya beto abano na Dr. Yaw said bitum and the founder of the new patriotic party. We shake the foundations of this nation. I, Dr. Yaw Sadichum, come to this process of humility. I'm going to wage a very clean campaign. A campaign that will just talk about what I have done and what I will do for my party and for my nation. A campaign without acrimony. A campaign without insults. A campaign full of respect. And that is what my campaign will be about. Delegates who are hereby gathered, I want you to know one thing. As a young man growing up in Ashanti and Western regions, father who was uneducated, mother who was uneducated, spending substantial part of my time on a cocoa farm. I never expected that one day I'll be here, and on this day I will be filing my nomination to contest for the flag bearership of the New Patriotic Party. But that day has come. With all humility, we are going to begin the process. I know you know me as a former Minister for Education. And I know there are many of you who meet me on the street. And you talk about the work that I did as the Minister of Education. Having been given opportunity by the President, Nana Akufo-Addo, I began my work transforming public schools. I began my work bringing STEM education to Ghana, revamping TVET education. Now the testimony is there for you to see. I only do evidence-based communication. What I have done is there for every one of you to see. Now if the minister who did a great job for this party, did a great job for this nation, stand in front of you and want to be a flag bearer, he is the flag bearer who is a can-do flag bearer.
Abusiafo yerasoa ejina MPP amanyuko no akache nebra na Dr. Mahmood Bawumia kane mampanyi abedechire wono so okofale ni nomination eno na wode etso at Ghana fo nyina anim se eba Ghana abakosem a ope vice president awabo adwuma wono na waye ade pa na wobobo na abakosem ene niema bi a woye bra na woye omampanyi abedechire.
The initiatives I advocated for in our time today are making impact in people's lives. The rich, innovative, and practical ideas that I successfully championed and saw to implementation include the Bank of Ghana's Gold Purchase Program, the first in Africa, the Gold for Oil Program, the first in Africa, the accelerated issuance of the Ghana card, mobile money interoperability, the first in Africa, the Ghana Digital Property Address System, the first in Africa, Agenda 111, one constituency, one ambulance, the Zipline drone delivery service, the largest in the world, the universal QR code payment system, the No, which is the first in Africa, the No Guarantor student loans, Ghana.gov, the Citizens app, NHIS registration and renewal on your mobile phone, the Rental Assistance Scheme, the Zongo Development Fund, individualized credit scoring, paperless ports, electric buses, e-gates at Kotoka International Airport, and the digitalization of medical records across all district, regional, and teaching hospitals in Ghana, amongst others. The implementation of these practical policy initiatives has resulted in many people saying that I have been the most effective vice president in Ghana's history. This implies that given the opportunity, I can equally become one of the most effective presidents in Ghana as we go forward.
Also for share incrementum so Honorable Linda Obenewa Akwele Oklu HSC o share MMDCs ni bi wo ha o madwuma no enso ani papa na kwakwa se ebi ada adwuma no so na asem ne se to abama wana se de adwuma hye wonsa e wo se o ma manma no hu se adwuma no wo ye ne moye se wo tena so e de atwembre o chese ndi se manyoku no ya to abade ama o so obonye adwuma nti se e de adwuma ma wa o se o hwe adwuma na o ne moye wa adwen se o ba betena so na bre no so a there
must be a referendum to change entrenched provisions like changing the term that a president must do.
Person omunye Jumana Meninji as regional minister because omu take office your party by power 7 months ebimu our office 3 months 4 months it's enough for them say about ejuma ye dey asham some dey on performing inti where ye dey bomb koko say ejuma na ye dey asha yensa no trust even me the regional minister we should know. Sir, His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama, the resetting agenda, the speed at which are other saying to me and follow up. And no one is safe. I was seeing you Juma near Mbuano, not resetting agenda. And to me, in the moment. Oh, next few months, the whole Greater Accra and shining my. Also, street lights, preventing Yama Bebre. Street lights will come. Uko baby, even a Najuka Sabi, Ubaka Tipana, a Bibu Sosa Muba from Mukako to Adenti, because Sosa or Ubibet Yani Bibi, because of a Hoa Yesu. What I say, a Hoa Yesuma, Ubikitani Bola, or to me too. To baby ope what I say yesuma among for to me we are unye safe kwa unina obi betumi a true phone ana kunkun ebetumi a internet streets are ye won so pan because my first project as regional minister and na His Excellency e catch me say me make sure say light e Greater Accra nyina ejuma
I have champions say ye nyina ye be sanitation task force na sanitation coordinators na making sure say your environment is clean. So I'm a greenery oriented. My bumpire said partners will come on board where my green containers are green bag. So the recyclable materials, they bet me separate. Based on all the reports I can say on authority say Yeah, we are putting measures in place in collaboration with the minister. No, say all the city will lit up, and the sanitation. So by I think 2 months time, no, Accra will be as beautiful as we have intended it.
I'm saying near regional minister Nika Yendi, no. Say me, Kwana Media regional minister, make Kania HN your kind because I didn't feel president straight away. President agenda and say we are resetting Ghana in areas that are able to street lighting. I remember proper security, any sanitation. And the pressure on every top no, and don't you know so Eddie Mayano. Yes, you are in Crawford, you know, man to say municipal health, environmental sanitation man, and say municipal works engineer, and no more Kikawini. We must also transfer the pressure on them to work.
Oba Domiabro Boom area who are villages in Bioha, Omuni Super. In the budget, no, ya say bed really boreholes. Some of those communities send at least Ombenya and Super. And we say, me personally, and say communities in now areas Bioha or looking very dark. Into I see Yankee street light, no fix it or those areas. This sorry to say criminals, no, field day. And yeah, until we share Domiabro Boom area or anybody can engage a man from area Hanswa. You hear street lights, no, send a be lighting off those communities and send a man for MBD Bonnie or Hono.
I was here for your bed, I won't see Macacra, your bar, ya the casino and to us for a bedroom.